evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's episode of Bremmorth Academy for the Arcane. Wow, look at this. Look at this nice overlay DD made. Kudos there, DD. How is everyone tonight?
Did you just say, what did you say to him?
Kudos, DD?
Oh.
Kudos? Good?
What'd you think he said?
I don't know. It didn't sound like it didn't sound like kudos.
Cheetos?
I was talking about kudos.
I thought you said like poodles.
Yeah.
I was like,
Cheetos.
poodles? What?
Poodles, yes, poodles. How is everyone, though?
Good.
Good. I have a 4-day weekend. Woo!
Me too. No, I don't.
No, we don't.
I work 6 days a week.
Yeah, you do.
I get a lot of PTO. I gotta use it or I lose it.
Like your
DD's
virginity.
good, Vando's good.
If you don't use it,
Exactly
you
like
lose
that. It comes back.
Sorry to hear about your fingers, Gilded. I hope they get better soon, and that way we can. That way you can get back to gaming. I could only imagine how hard it would be to not be able to like move my entire hand.
Typing must be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it must be a bitch.
One-handed texting
Well,
from now on.
yeah. Well, that I can do that. I just put my phone down and I type on it like a keyboard with 4 fingers and just move my finger. Evening, Fuzz.
Fuzzy,
Look at Dundee's baby beard.
This is still a man beard.
It is still no. Yeah, I don't want to start talking that baby talk. Welcome tonight, and it is Friday night. Normally it would be the War for Garaxia, but tonight it is Bremmorth Academy. Tater had conflicting schedules, so tomorrow will be the War for Garaxia. Tonight we will be making some magic with these lovely people. Tomorrow the War for Garaxia will be back on at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go DM by that lovely man down there, Vandal Zero. That's right. Smile at the people.
Smile, goddammit! You're on camera.
But then Monday we'll be back at it for Green Hell, all of that stuff, and then Docking D&D on Tuesdays. But tonight we are making magic. What happened last week? Scarlet.
Stole a car. Threw up from cigarettes. That's what I remember.
If anybody would like to elaborate, please feel free to.
I stole the car and did not throw up from cigarettes.
That's right, I stole the key.
We stole the car together. I would say Scarlet was Scarlet was good help.
It was a group effort.
I got a new.
It was a group effort.
I got the Ty Cobb rookie card.
You did. You all came to the. You were all summoned to your room by a.
Oh, that's right.
Strange,
that weird
looking rabbit, with a golden horn on its forehead, and then a strange, peculiar, pale-faced, deep sunken-eyed man who is very nice and yet very evil, all at the same time. Informed you that you are arcanely inclined, and you are different than the non-mages in the rest of America.
He also suspended all sports for a day, and it's super frustrating.
Yes, I do that because they say it in America. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm aware. Yep. The professor is a larcenous, money-grabbing git. Not wrong. He likes monies, moneyology, and all that. But then after finding out that you were basically told you'd be going to Bremmorth Academy, you needed to arrive promptly at the yellow cab at 8 a.m. the following morning. Touch it with a key or a business card that was left that said send monies. After which, Branson got a Ty Cobb rookie card, be it through some arcanely altered deal.
Amazing charisma.
Yeah, amazing charisma and a little bit of magic.
I don't know about that.
Maybe. And then proceeded to have one of your favorite last nights at the orphanage. Proceeded to get into the yellow cab, see Headmaster Morrow, and acting Headmaster Hausen. And then we're teleported into a strange new place that you have not experienced. Let me take a sip of my beer.
What's the headmaster's name again?
Headmaster Morrow. Morrow. Morrow.
Seems like an important name to remember.
And maybe that would be your principal, the headmaster.
Yeah.
But as you suddenly rematerialize in this very bright, open, lavish-looking space, you see humans, some very elegant-looking humanoids, look very similar to humans, but their ears seem to go up a little bit higher. They have more elegant features. Even the ones that look a little bit roughed up still seem a little bit more elegant than your everyday human. There are some other shorter, portlier humanoids. Most of them seem to be bearded folk. Some of the ladies even have some. You also see these strange bipedal, some up to 6'2" rabbits, but talking and having conversation. And you see smaller rabbit children in these long black robes with that crest over there. I don't know which way I'm pointing. I'm waiting for me to point over there. The Bremmorth Academy crest.
Other way.
Other way.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's just off screen. Don't worry about it.
Professor Morrow, at this point, still also a headmaster.
What platform did you use?
3 9/10. Yes, that's the one. They haven't gotten that part. You'll like that though. Headmaster Morrow looks at you and so I see we're here.
Is that a huge rabbit?
Those are the heronkin. Heron folk. I apologize.
The what? Hold on. I was supposed to be playing sports. Like, why am I going to with rabbit people? This doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, you see him kind of
look. It's a rabbit.
Look,
Danny's studying.
Excuse me, madam. Could you please come over here? You see one of them, the ladies look. Me? You see her kind of walk.
You see Branson
Hello. Is there anything I can help you? Oh, these are some new first-year students that will be attending Bremmorth, and their parents were killed in that accident that happened a few years ago.
Don't touch it. I look at Danny.
You kind of see her, her face, realize what he says as that, and you can see it hit some impact. Oh, well, if that's hi, Paulina, I'm a heron folk. You've probably seen a lot of us every day. You see her kind of tap a ring, and she kind of looks almost like a lunch lady, but off duty. Hair's pulled up, it's tightly net. Her feet look like they're killing her in the shoes that she's wearing.
Like a lunch lady from our place though. She looks like she was at the orphanage.
She looks similar to Phyllis, but there's difference.
It's not Phyllis. Okay, I was like, wait,
not Phyllis.
You've been with us this whole time?
That's important plot.
Yeah.
I suppose you may have some questions. You look absolutely petrified. There's nothing to worry about, dear. Are there anything you'd like to ask me? Yes, you.
Do you eat carrots?
Oh. No, well, they're good for eyesight. Yes. I
just that though, strictly carrots all the time?
No.
How would you describe your diet? Is it?
Didn't you pay attention? A good, healthy diet promotes healthy growth. You not pay attention in biology?
Rabbits eat carrots, so.
But they're not just rabbits; they're people. You dummy.
We do enjoy carrots. I will say that.
Are they like
Hey, Wombat.
bottom half people, top half bunny? Like I don't understand this. I'm trying to figure out like
They're
do
Bugs
they
Bunny.
have rabbit legs?
They're Bugs Bunny.
They are.
They're like
you ever
tabaxi, but bunnies.
Have you ever seen the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland?
Stop
where you
it.
have the
Nope.
mad. So
Stop it.
it's a full rabbit. It is a 6-foot tall rabbit, but it's like people. So it'd be like a tabaxi, but
Telling me it's like the Easter Bunny?
yes.
Hold on a second.
Think about Bruce Willis in
Yeah, sure.
North, but actually a bunny. Yes, that is a heron folk.
Oh my god, he's so cute. He does. He kind of looks like a strung out Bugs Bunny, though.
But
You're right.
she has, she's more of a like a brownish, browns and blacks.
It's just a
Like
Bugs
little
Bunny wearing
displays.
clothes.
Yep.
Like when he's,
Hey, Tater.
you know, trying to trick Elmer
Roger
Fudd. Yeah,
Rabbit.
I get it.
You could see Pauline looking at people as she's just waiting. Oh, hi. Morning. Pleasure to see you.
Just eyes.
Where are we?
This is, Wizarding Central Station. The banks will be open here in about a half hour, so we do need to attend to that. Being that you have school books and such. Professor Hausen, do you have the key that I asked for? Oh, yes. We have this. Could I? Nope. Monies. You see him kind of take out this small brown sack with a dollar sign on it, and you see him pull out this shiny, like, almost looks like a diamond in size, but it's platinum. And he hands it to him. There we are. And you see him kind of hand off this key. If anybody would like to try and look at it as it's going by, they can certainly do that. They can make a perception check.
Cool, I'll do that.
All right. Who is doing this?
I got a 6.
And then Danny?
16.
You can make out a couple of numbers. You can make out a 2 and a 3. But then it goes into his hand. So, Professor Hausen, please make sure they get there in the next 30 minutes or so. I have things to attend to. Professor Hausen always has to babysit.
Can I tell what order those numbers are in? Is it a 3 then a 2 or a 2 then a 3?
Hold on. I have to look at skills so I can figure. Make.
I have a passive perception of 19, if that matters.
Oh, then you would have seen. Yeah, you would have seen the 2 and the 3. You would have known it been a 2, a 3, and then you couldn't read anymore.
Okay.
That's good to know. I need to know that. Yours is the 19. That far.
Mine is 10.
So Professor Hausen has to babysit. Bank doesn't open for 30 minutes.
And maybe we're babysitting you.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe you're a big baby.
I could be a big baby. You see him pull out this, like, tome. It's got what looks like teeth all on the spine. And then on each corner, it looks like it has this, like, bone wrapped around the corner. Almost like where gold lay would be. This is just a bone material.
That is so impractical. That must be very painful to hold. I don't understand.
No, you get used to it. So,
Same.
Professor Hausen, yes.
Same fuzz. I
Professor-
do want to.
You've already tried. You remember trying to hit him, and then your arm, like, kind of, like, jellied.
I know.
You would have hit him, too, but... So. First is... We need all of your books. And your robe. I suppose you don't have wands, yes?
No.
Listen, I don't have anything. They literally have nothing.
Magical.
I have 67 cents that I
Naughty.
stole.
Oh, you have 67 cents. Give that to Danhausen.
No,
Oh.
I stole it.
So technically, it's not yours.
It is now.
Oh. Fair enough. Does anyone want any gum?
Does this gum cost money from you?
Not for you, since you asked.
I could take some.
No, thank you.
You see him kind of like pull out this red pack of gum. Yeah, take some gum. Gum, gum, gum. Yum, yum, yum.
I feel like you shouldn't. I don't know. It just
Do
seems
it.
really like a bad idea. This guy's sketchy as hell. Probably wants your
mean-
teeth.
Make a perception check. Danny, you don't need to make a perception check.
17.
Danny, you do not. Okay. You see as Scarlet says teeth from behind here, you see his head pop up like above her, very conscious.
It pops up behind her. Like
Yep,
he,
like he like comically just like looks up above her and just
I'm gonna save this for later.
yes, you do this. And then what happens? You put it under her pillow and you tell Professor Hausen what house you're in.
Does it make my teeth fall out on purpose?
No, it would never do such a thing. That'd be very evil, and Danhausen would never do such a thing.
Can I make an insight check?
Yep.
That's a nat one.
Tell him the truth.
Total of 3, if that helps.
Tell him the truth. He seems no, would never do that. Professor Hausen likes to rip the teeth from when you are still awake. While you're still squiggly.
Right.
Jesus.
Again, I'll save this for later.
You can also get more of those. Come to Moneyology. Bring monies.
What does it do?
The gum?
Yeah.
It tastes like spearmint. It's gum. What else would it do?
Make my teeth fall out or knock
Why
me
would you
out.
think these things?
You're
You
being
are
so
shifty.
weird.
Because you're weird, dude.
The stupid one makes a point.
Who's
The
stupid?
one with the leather jacket.
I was like, who's stupid? I didn't know if he was talking about me or you.
I'm actually,
No, you're the moody one.
I'm actually pretty smart too.
You've got dummy, moody, stinky, and that's your new name.
Not st-
And yeah,
You are
he's not.
Bertoli's direction.
I make the
Did he
smell
fart?
go away.
Ah, very smart. Make sure while you are here.
You just said
never
I was a
use
dummy.
magic-
Now you're saying I'm smart. This guy doesn't make any sense. What are you talking? Moneyology. It's not even a word. You're dumber than me. You're the
Hold on.
dummy.
Professor Hausen can make monies. Hold on. You see him reach into his.
That's a different word.
That's sense. Be fine.
Nope.
I feel less safe under your watch as this conversation draws on, mister.
No, it's perfectly fine. No one bugs Professor Hausen. You do see though, like as you're talking to them, people steer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I see
I want to
why.
steer clear.
Just be back in an hour. Or go wherever you want.
I don't want to go anywhere. All this place scares me. I'm just gonna wait for the.
What do I need?
don't
What do
know.
we need to do?
We have to go to the bank for our deposit box, I think.
Monies. You have to go to the bank for your monies.
And we need a key for that.
Well,
I'll have my key, please.
I have your key.
Thank you.
Can I have mine?
Yes, you may have your key. I don't know, you guys seem freaked out, and I just figured somebody had to take charge.
Oh, I'm not freaked
And
out.
how's it
I can hold my own key.
I'm going to get a drink.
Ba-
Goodbye.
Good. Thank you. No. Yeah, good.
You're welcome. Owe me for this.
No.
Yes.
No.
You hear a whisper in your ear
I
as he's walking away.
I know, I wouldn't know you did that. Never mind.
pressed it. I pressed the digitation. A fart in his face.
Ooh, you conjure up a good mask. You should get better. Ah, I made the sound even better. What do you got?
Open yet? I'm in front of the door and wait.
15 feet from Scarlet, you are immediately tethered. And you can't move. And you see this kind of like golden lasso from you around your
So
In charge. We can't leave.
I always had... Whoa, Jesus.
As you're like kind of like looking around, taking furious notes, you see where this large gathering of people is by the bank. It is the Bank of America. You notice
It's not a Bank of America. It's the Bank of America.
Yeah, it's Bank of America.
I
You
think we
notice
should
a
still add
sign.
an S at the end.
And occult books.
Wait. Oh, okay, different sign. I thought the bank was
The
also
Bank of
bookstore for a
America
second.
and occult books.
And occult books. No, this is about
Quotations.
120 feet down the road, but you're like
we really have
studiously
them.
taking notes every now and then. You're like kind of like squint, but you notice this one immediately, and it says and occult books. Oh,
That's it. There's nothing else. It's just called the and occult.
that's what you see.
Oh, that's what I see. Okay.
Then, as I assume you begin to pull off in that direction, you
Yeah.
see
pretty
a
much
golden rope immediately spawn around your waist, and you are tethered to Scarlet.
Oh yeah. Opens.
Clock that says 8:50.
Okay. Well,
Does
he
anyone-
said just a
Open at
minute
9?
ago, right? Like,
Did he say it opened at 9?
Wombat, I had to refresh my stream, and it seemed to fix it. Oh, now it's buffering on my end.
yeah, I'm getting it too. It's been going for
I
a
don't
few
know what
minutes,
the
and it's
buffer
on
beast is
YouTube
all
too.
about.
Does the bank open at 9?
Yes.
Okay, and you said it was what time?
It's dropping
Wow,
harder
dropping harder
than
than
the
balls. Jesus.
850.
How hard do those drop? 850.
8:50. Okay. That
We-
is eight.
We'll try to see
Scarlet,
if I can get some stuff over here.
Can we go to the bookstore?
What bookstore?
As you see him pointed out, the sign swings back. You can see reliquies and occult books.
Ooh, occult books. Yeah, let's go. And I just start walking that way.
I walk with you.
That's a fast walk there, bud.
Yeah, right.
So as soon as Scarlet and Danny start to go in this direction, you two are immediately pulled with them. About 15 feet back, unless you guys start keeping stride.
I would probably just be confused and try to fight it for a second and then just be pulled comically along backwards, like dragged backwards.
It's just you see a lot of people just staring at you, and then they kind of look, and they just nod.
As we're passing, I'm just like, I'm in charge.
We know. We had kid once. We had children once too. Wait, who put you in charge? As they kind of look at you.
I did.
Make a persuasion roll.
Hopefully it's a little better. I closed a couple of programs that I normally don't have open when I'm streaming, so maybe
10.
that will...
You're welcome, Tater.
I said 10.
You got a 10? They kind of like... You see him point behind him, and you see this very large-looking cat-like person. What's one of those?
What'd you just say?
What's one of those as they point to this bipedal cat that's just kind of walking around looking at the windows?
That is clearly someone who has a name. I don't think it would appreciate to be called what are one of those. Wow, and I just walk away.
All right. Fair enough. Bam.
I have no idea. I don't know.
And then we all get dragged behind her.
I walk behind her. I'm just like, but what is it? What is it called?
It's called a
It's a
cat
tabaxi.
person, obviously.
Do you know?
It's a tabaxi.
It's a cat person.
You see, tabaxi.
Cat person.
You're fine. Okay, yeah. Cat person.
Yep.
Dumb. But as you guys make your way to these reliquies and occult books, you see
Wait,
reliquaries. Thank you.
wait, hold on. How is he... Wait,
What?
he's not tethered?
He's tethered, but he's keeping stride. He's not. He hasn't tried to go away. He hasn't tried to veer off.
Wait,
the path.
where are we going? Towards the occult bookstore?
Yep.
That's not where I want to go, so I stop when we get to the bank.
Yeah, as you stop, you're standing right there, and all of a sudden you watch the bank kind of move.
Is there something to grab
slowly.
onto?
Make an athletics check.
I knew being strong would come in handy. 22.
All right. So as you grab onto this, what looks like almost like a parking meter, you grab onto it with all of your force. It has Scarlet, make an athletics check.
I literally can't beat it. I have a negative modifier. 15 for a 14.
Okay. You feel the tug, no, I'm going this way. And immediately, Branton, you watch this parking meter unearth and still in your hands, and a small chunk of concrete's left to it, and all of a sudden you watch another parking meter pop up.
Is this...
He just has a parking
it's like
meter
a-
now.
like a breaking... This is a law. I'm not supposed to be all right, I have a parking meter now.
Yep.
I keep it.
Put it in your inventory.
Well, normally I have a baseball bat, but I don't have that yet.
Nope.
Check
But
it for
yeah,
change.
you
Parking
have a
meter,
parking
yeah.
meter now.
When we get to where we're going, I'm gonna try to break it open and get the change out.
You get 5 pieces of bronze as it kind of pops open.
Bronze.
Have we ever seen that? Right?
Bronze.
I'm like, what the
These,
fuck is that?
Small bronze. You know what bronze is because you've seen metals.
But what? But it's not. What? Who pays their parking meter in bronze?
You watch people looking at you while you're holding this money in your hand and making weird faces, and they just kind of look at you and keep walking. And they see like a look of confusion, and then
How
as they
many?
continue walking. 4.
4 pieces of bronze.
Yep, you have 4 pieces of bronze.
And this is what I think that was used to pay for these, like, for the people's parking.
There's a slot. There's a slot big enough for this like little spherical disc. Like it looked like a coin, but it's bronze. It does like if there was a face, it would look bigger than a penny.
I have a bronze piece.
Yep. 4 of them. Yeah, I know. I said 5, and then I said 4.
Is that less than a copper piece?
I don't
Because he
know.
dropped one
I have
and
no
it rolled
idea.
away.
No one knows.
I gave it to the person that was looking at me funny to go away.
Thank you.
Stop looking at me.
All right. Thanks for the money.
This isn't money. This is like I put it around my neck and I say, "Hey, I did a good job, but it was only 3rd place."
But
Okay.
people
You're new here.
use different money here.
As you pull up to in front of this place, you see this very comparatively small-looking, ran-down shack. These nice, lavish-looking buildings. But the windows seem boarded up. The door looks like it's boarded up. Danny knows better because you'd put the boards on the outside. Or on the inside of a pull door. If you didn't want people coming in.
Right.
They're not boarded.
Fuzzrab,
Yeah,
I didn't know that it was
Whichever.
money.
He doesn't. But yeah, you see this ran down looking shack that looks like it could have been a store. Or may still be a store.
Can we go in or no? I open the door.
Ding. No light on the inside.
Am I proficient with a parking
It's
meter?
just dark in there.
No.
Okay, so just +2 to hit.
So that,
I like the question.
that's not a simple weapon then.
No? Not yet.
Can I
Let's-
use
let's
it
say
as a
not
quarter?
yet.
Can I use it as a quarterstaff?
I would let you use it as a mom before I would let you use it as a quarterstaff. It's very
Not-
top heavy.
I'm definitely not proficient in it then.
But you see Scarlet kind of open the door as you hear it ding.
Oh, nerds!
Are there any candles nearby on the inside?
Yeah, you can see a couple of candles, what looks like on a desk.
I will
From-
use prestidigitation to light a candle.
As you light the candle, I need everyone to make a perception check, except for Danny.
Really thought you were going to say some kind of saving throw. I'm like, fuck.
I'm not looking in. I'm outside, but like the door's still open because I have to be tethered to them. I'm as far as far as I can be away outside the door.
So 15 feet.
Okay.
21.
8.
And, okay, so people over a 19 or a 19. You see this very hulking looking creature with one eye. Humanoid, it has a head and arms and shoulders, so it's humanoid looking. And you kind of see it like, "Huh? What do you want?"
Gum?
Would,
Told me not to. What do
Sorry.
you say? No, you talk. You're a
Well,
customer.
do you have any books about graviturgy or hemomancy?
You see his eye widen as you say hemomancy. I'm not supposed to talk about that book.
Oh, so you do have it?
No.
Would you know where I could find one?
No.
Okay. I'm going to level with you. He's,
A
he's
bunch of
looking for
nerds.
this
They're
because-
nerds. They're all nerds.
Now,
Shut
all
up!
the nerds, but the professor told me I have to be here until at least lunchtime.
Oh wait, which professor was that?
Professor Stance. Stance. Stanz.
Oh, Professor Stan sent us here to get that book on hemomancy. He did. They did.
No. Professor
did.
Stance said no one ever talks about that book. Last kid who talked about that book ended up in a horrible accident.
All right, but I'm in charge, so.
Nope, not here.
Is that what happened to Professor Wilkerson?
Now you know
Who the
that
fuck
name.
is that?
My dad.
Oh,
You see the eye kind of like the brow furrows? How do you know that name?
That was my dad's name.
Also
well,
a
he said it was
nerd.
a kid.
Huge nerd as well.
Like he said that it was the last kid, so I don't think that your dad was
Get
kid
out.
when you were born. So
Get what?
Get out.
no, though, like
But
you get-
I need that book. Like I need that book.
How can you buy books without money?
I'm frantically looking around to see if I can get like any kind of idea of where a book like that might be in the store.
With a 19 perception, you can see a velveted room, like a velvety curtain, and you can't go past it. Like it's one of those type of rooms. Like
XXX.
it's got a skull, not
It's
X's.
Your face.
There
You're
is
like,
an X.
"Ah."
There is an X. It's bones though. Restricted. You have 5 seconds to leave.
I never came in, nerds.
I feel like we should probably leave. This guy looks like he could eat us.
I'm on the floor, like on the ground outside. Because I haven't stood up yet.
We can come back after. What do you say? Something about lunch?
Noontime, yeah.
We can come back.
This
Okay.
one needs to. As you see him like point right at Danny.
What do you say?
He needs to come back. Talk to Professor.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay.
Let's go before we die. I don't know. I feel like if we stay, we're gonna get like fucking
I just want to go to
murdered.
the bank, nerds.
I'm just following along with Scarlet.
All right, so I'll head towards where the bank is. What time is it?
9:30.
That
Bank
took
time.
30 minutes.
Yep.
40 minutes technically.
Bank time.
So, bank time. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
14.
15.
Oh, not good. 6.
11.
Anybody over a 10? Okay. So, as you guys get to the bank, you stand there for what seems like a little over an hour. Except for Branson. You starting to get antsy about a half hour in. What does it look like when you start causing a scene after you've been waiting in line for too long?
I probably have my baseball cards out, and I'm probably showing all the random people around how I have a great collection. And if anyone ever says like anything like bad about the collection, or if like they don't give me a compliment, I probably get mad at them and like lash out.
You'd probably get a couple of people who wouldn't, like, people don't really pay you any mind while they're waiting in line for the bank. There's a couple of kids who start listening to you.
So it's
but
like
they-
it's like
like,
story. Yeah, it's like stories where it's like, yeah, this one, I had to go down to the field, meet Mikey. Mikey was like super stupid about it. Didn't want to pay like the extra for the cards that I was trading, and I barely got a good deal out of it. And like, so it's like a super like dull, boring story about me trading baseball cards.
Make an insight check.
A 2. I have a +1.
They seem really interested.
I keep going.
They are captivated. Every word. Another hour passes. You're inside now.
Was there a line?
Danny. Yep.
I told
There's
you
a
we should have.
lot,
So this is where I lash out. This is where the Constitution throws out. I look at the three of them and I go, there's a freaking line out here. We were supposed to be here like a half hour ago. We had to go talk to the nerd bookstore, and then we come out. You didn't even get anything there. Why were we even there? We could have been in line this whole time, like with the front of the line. We would have been done already.
No, wasn't there a line before though?
Yes.
Okay.
Not this long.
Okay, but
You
like,
know how lines
you don't know
work?
that.
You get in line early, so you don't have to
Yes.
stay in line all day. Because then more people show up, and then there's you got Teddy out front who's like, hey, Billy, I know you, come on up. And then people cut lines, and then I gotta go punch people.
Excuse me, coming through.
Nope.
Excuse me.
I go and punch that guy.
As you swing, your arm immediately goes to the
This
familiar
dude.
Jilly.
God. This guy sucks so bad.
Why do you say this? You're making scenes. Why are you making scenes? You move. You see him point to people ahead of him. Get out of my way. And you see people literally parting to get out of his way. This is why you travel with Professor Hausen.
That was pretty cool.
Yes. That's right. Move, accursed!
Teach me that.
Do this. Put your hands up like this. And look at people like this.
I won't do that.
See, then you won't never know. Curse!
What about this? If you don't get out of my way, I'll hit you with this parking meter. And then I show him the parking meter.
Aim for the teeth.
I start looking around at people so see who heard it.
As soon as he says aim for the teeth, you see a lot of people just back.
And I start walking towards the front. menacing 12-year-old, 6 foot tall 12-year-old.
As you make your way to the front, Bertoli, with this guided tour, you start to notice things start to become less organic and more mechanical. Pillars seem to almost erect as you walk up to the bank. Some parts of the floor kind of turn as people are walking through it to kind of show off more of the scenery. And with your 19 perception, you can see as you tippy-toe looking around and captivated by this, you see this small looking metallic sphere with one eyeball, 2 arms, and 2 legs kind of walking around looking at people.
Danny has the 19 perception.
Oh, I apologize, Danny.
I was like, I'm seeing everything. Fuck.
I'm not used to seeing anything.
You don't know what these are, but they look mechanical in nature and not organic at all. Not squishy.
Okay.
You've read of cyborgs in novels. These look very, very crude compared to the ones that you've read.
Okay. I'm insanely curious about this. Just I want so badly to take one apart and see how it works.
That's it. Okay. Is it a machine, or is it a lifelike thing? It's something that might be alive with I don't know anything about this area, so.
You kind of pick up Danny for a moment because you see him tippy-toeing and reek around people, move your pole to hold him up by his collar neck. And you see this animated, what looked like you think it's a baseball with arms and legs and an eyeball, but it's having a conversation with people. So it looks like it's human, but it's not human.
A mechanical humanoid.
Night Wombat. Thanks for coming in.
Bye.
Yeah, Danny probably has no concept of them being humanoid. He just sees the mechanical parts and wants to take it apart. And
As you start pushing through the line now with your guided horse-collared tour via Branson, you get up to this creature. Oh, hello. Welcome. Bank of America. Name, please.
I don't like it.
Most people don't. Thank you.
Are you a robot?
No, I am a monodrone.
Are you a real being or like an
Yes.
artificial?
I am a real being.
I don't like it.
I serve one single purpose. Welcome.
What's it? I walk by him.
Welcome.
That's his purpose.
welcome. Yeah.
I need to get me one of these things.
Oh, you didn't. What?
Sorry, the cat broke me as a person. I just watched that cat. Hello. Bye. As you progress further up to this main teller,
Oh, boy.
you see this one has like 4, like 2 eyes, and then right below it, 2 eyes, 4 arms, and 2 legs,
Goro.
with two more eyes. Yes. Not as tall though, and definitely not organic. Another metallic being.
I pushed Danny up in front of me first and put him down right in front of it.
You see it as it looks up and moves these 2 sets of glasses forward. State your purpose here.
He has a key.
think-
Number of the key, please.
I guess I pull my key out. 373.
Name.
Danny Wilkerson.
It's not part of it. It's just Danny Wilkerson.
Thank you. Behind him. State your purpose.
Key 3775. 375. Key 375.
Your name.
Branson O'Neill. Superstar
one.
of the orphan. What?
Next one behind you. State your purpose.
My back. I can move away.
Bertoli Volrini, box 374.
State
That's
your
your turn.
purpose. No. You gave things out of order. State your purpose. You must start again.
373.
No.
373.
No.
372.
Oh, it's 372.
The one being held by the big one. Please state your name.
374.
No.
Oh,
The one with
boy.
the glasses.
Oh, we have to start
State your
over.
purpose.
Son of a. You messed it.
372.
Bertoli, you messed it all up. We've been waiting in line this whole time, and Newsom comes, the housing asshole guy shows us that we can just walk through people, and then
They're new students. Their parents are dead. They have keys. Let them go.
Aw.
Dude, stop saying our parents are dead.
Their
Don't
parents
you
are
feel
dead.
shitty enough about it?
I don't care.
This guy.
O'Neill, Wilkerson, Valerini, and Thorne. Professor Hausen. Do it. Cursed.
And then I show them the parking meter.
Thank you, Professor Hausen, for being a patron of Bank of America and welcoming these students to Bremmorth Academy. Please proceed to the next designation for your trolley. Boop, boop. As you see this gate just kind of slide open. Please proceed. No, go. I don't want to do this again. Let's
I
go.
proceed.
As we go through, I'm like, Branson, I hate this place.
Everyone hates this place.
I don't look at
They're-
Bertoli because I'm mad that he messed up. and then I'm constantly to like glare at the guy that we just walked by, and I'm like,
As soon as you pass him, like his gaze unfixates on you and to the next people in line.
yeah, that's fine.
Professor, you stinky.
What?
They're monodrones, duo drones, tri-drones, quadrones. The number of eyes they have or the number of purposes they have. The more eyes they have, the more questions they will have for you. Answer them in the order they were received, and you can continue on.
Okay, you tell me this now.
Well, you wanted to be left with the one who wanted to be in charge, and she knows nothing. That's not my fault.
I didn't want to be left alone.
You have 4 of you. You're not left alone.
I kind of wish the headmaster stayed with us.
He has pressing things to get to.
Look, all I'm saying is I don't know anything about anything in this area, and you guys are getting mad at me for not knowing. Fuck you.
I don't know anything.
Understandably so.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad.
I'm mad.
Branson,
I don't care.
Branson is always mad.
fuck off.
Good. I
feel like
it.
there's
Show
gonna be a moment where you guys fight and start to like each other. Romantically. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that's gross. And
Romantically.
I like rustle his hair and push him away.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Campaign arc.
Good. Get in the elevator. As you see this very large glass box.
Is there anything special I need to do to this, or do I just get in it?
You push the down button.
Thank you for the clarification on what I'm supposed to do.
You are most welcome.
I push
Why
him
is
in.
this
I push him
glass
into
box
the
called
elevator.
trolley? Why is it called a trolley?
It moves up and down.
But isn't a trolley like one of those things that's on a big line and people can go on it? It's like a bus with a tether.
Mistress Thorne, do you want to go explain that to the Quadrone? How their names are insufficient for your standards?
A little.
Well, we'll see you in 3 hours.
We got to
There's
bring
a
it
bunch
up
of
with their
paperwork you'll have to
superiors.
Yes.
All right, whatever. Let's go.
You do not want to deal with the Octodrones. They are no fun.
I don't want to deal with any of them.
I don't want to deal
anymore.
with you, but we have to do that. So
Well, you were causing a scene.
no, not you. I meant I point to the
Oh.
professor.
Me.
What are the drones
Yes.
with 6 eyes called?
Sex ones.
Bill.
See, I am
His name
smart.
is Bill?
Yes.
Bill?
Is he the only one?
Well, the only one I know of.
So there's more. So
Yes. Maybe. There could be 7s. I've only seen the 8. Never seen the 6 and 7. Like they skip it. It's very, very, very peculiar. Very evil.
Are we in the elevator thing
Yes.
right
Why
now?
has no one hit the button?
Elevator. I'm like sitting there, I'm like, you guys coming or what?
yes.
Now simply place your wand to the button you want to go.
We don't have wands
I push
Why
my
did you get
finger
wands?
to the button.
because we don't have money, you dummy.
Because our parents
Your
are dead.
finger- Very
Dude,
true. Very true. Dead parents. That is the thing. You would have been given a one if you had parents, but no, they're dead. They died in a huge massacre. Denhausen was there. Could have helped.
True?
It was a massacre.
Yes,
Did they all die together?
most of them. A lot of people died.
What happened?
Great.
That's for history class.
That's fucked up, but all right.
or you could tell us, and I'll sign up for your money class.
You will wait. You will empty your vault for Professor Hausen to
Don't
sign
do
up
it.
for moneyology.
Don't do it. You
I'm
I
have
giving
will
you
buy
the
your
money.
books. Shush.
you have so much school left. Don't do it.
This is how moneyology works.
No.
Sign up for moneyology.
Nope, I want to hear this.
what will happen is you will empty your vault for Professor Hausen. I will provide
No.
you with all the books and all the magical materials you will need,
No.
and I will show you how to make more monies. And maybe get a blimp.
Don't do it.
This sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
The fuck you need a blimp for?
I don't know what that is. Why wouldn't you want a blimp?
Why do you need a
Where
blimp?
would you park it?
To like show off that you have
Why
good
don't I need a
tires or
blimp?
something?
And monies. The rich own the blimps.
Yeah, you just like put on like a sponsorship up there, like, hey, check
What?
out these tires, they're real good.
Or
Why
just
are you
Professor Hausen's
obsessed-
face.
Why are you obs- I'm just picturing some old dudes like, why are you obsessed with money?
It is power. That is what all the non-magical people say. Money is power. More monies, more power. Danhausen already has power, but needs more monies. Then he has all the powers.
I don't think it actually works that way.
That is how this is working.
I hate this guy so
hate
much,
this-
but I secretly love him.
But I'm like trying to think of like a movie from like the 1940s and 50s, and I'm like, I don't know any.
That's because they're all silent. They never stick to your memory.
I don't remember when the Maltese Falcon was made.
58.
What?
Danhausen could see into the future. Oh.
Yes! Invest in apples. I know they will be big soon.
Apples.
Yes.
Nope. The Maltese Falcon was made in 1941. That is a current relative movie.
Explain your logic to this crazy man.
So like these people want this Falcon, and they think it's going to get them lots of money, and all it does is give them a headache.
You take pills for headaches, and then you catch the bird, put it in cage.
It's a valuable statue worth lots of money.
Where is this valuable statue worth lots of monies?
If you go to the corner of 35th and like 7th, there's this place, and it'll say the Maltese Falcon on it, and they're showing it there.
Wait, are you talking about a movie?
Yes, I'm trying to tell you that wanting all the money isn't a good thing.
You
It
know,
just causes you headaches.
you and Professor Hausen could make movies. Make lots of monies. Get blimp.
I feel like that's illegal, and we should not talk about that.
Making movies and buying a blimp?
hey,
How is that illegal?
I'm
Profe-
12.
Professor
those type of movies.
Professor Hausen, can you do me a favor? Can you just like use
No.
your wand then? Because none of us have them, and we're just sitting here in this open elevator trying to go down.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. You see him pull out the long molar. And hit.
Oh, that thing's gross.
And then you see the doors shut and then open. We're here.
But-
Nice. That's
Did,
pretty cool.
did we go anywhere?
Nope, we just opened.
Yes.
We could have just stayed there.
Look, different room. You do see it is different scenery, but you don't feel like you moved at all.
What just happened?
The room moved down 30 feet. We were in that room, and now we are on a new floor 30 feet below the other floor. It's an elevator. Magic.
Danny starts just like drawing a diagram, trying to figure out how that worked.
Proceed to your rooms, take your monies. Maybe something
much do we
else will be
need?
left there. I can't go.
I walk.
She has a point. How much do we need? Like 10?
Oh.
15?
$10.
Yeah. We don't use paper. Paper is more precious than monies. First use.
What?
So,
But paper
Wizard-
weighs less. I can carry more.
excuse me. Hold on to this. You see him pull out a very, like, average-looking sack and hand it to Bertoli.
It's a sack.
Dump it out.
Like right here in the elevator?
I would step out onto the floor. There's a lot of things in there.
Are you gonna teach us some weird lesson?
Yes. Don't do what Professor Hausen says.
Don't dump.
He's like,
wait.
take his bag, dump it out. The fuck?
I hand it back.
And you see him grab it by the bottom and pull the string as what seems like a wave of bicuspids and molars and strange canine teeth. Some of them whole, some of them rotted, some of them bigger than you, just kind of like fall out of this bag. And you see just the head pop up. See? Very heavy, all fit in little bag. As you see him kind of wave the molar again, and almost like a giant tornado, sucks them all back in.
Thanks, I hated it.
So I tried to pick one up and examine it. Does it just like suck out of my hand back into the bag?
As you're examining it, you see it's like almost like double the size of a regular humanoid, like canine teeth, but it has these very like long, like almost snake-like venom holes as it's ripped out of your hand. It was intact though, not rotted or decaying.
Thanks.
Teeth
That
bag.
was disgusting.
Do you know any alligators? Alligators.
I
Oh,
walk
that's
away
awkward.
from him. I just walk away. You're friggin' weird, dude. And I keep walking. And then if I walk past Danny, I'm gonna knock his notebook out of his hand and call him a nerd again, and then keep walking.
Slap. As you get to that 15, yeah, make a deck acrobatics check, sure, to keep it in your hands. If you want.
I mean, 15.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. You kind of like
It's
lose
like-
a note.
It like shakes me. I'm like, whoa. I'll notice that he like holds on to it.
He's learning. He's learning.
Branson noticed
But
that.
as you get about 15 feet away from Scarlet, you instinctively stop, but then kind of
this
test your.
stupid thing.
As you take another step and try and pull Scarlet, you don't see it.
I will go, yes, I will allow it.
I look at her and I give her like the nod, like thanks. Like I didn't realize. And then I go to my room.
Roll 4d6. Anyone who's going to their room, please roll 4d6.
Extra life dice and Thundercat dice. Where's my other Thundercat dice? Where are you?
I just got 4 3s.
Nice!
There it is.
19.
13.
12.
How'd you roll
16.
19 on 4d6? Oh, no, 24. Never mind. 19? Sorry, my math.
I can
Sorry.
fucking tell.
Yeah. All right, so we will start with Branson, since he was the first to his room. What was the number you rolled?
13.
You see this very large-looking mound of gold. And kind of like, after kind of, you see, it's a lot. 1,300 gold pieces, my friend.
What am I supposed to do with
Danny?
it?
I got a 12.
1,200 gold pieces. Bertoli, you got a 19, is what I heard?
Mm-hmm.
1,900. Scarlet?
16.
1,600. So, as you guys begin to, like, touch this large mound of gold, you kind of see it, like, start to animate into this, like a leather satchel at your side.
All of it?
All of it.
That seems like too much.
I agree.
I'm not responsible. I'm 12.
You can hear Professor Hausen from the down. Books are very expensive. Plus, you need to buy wand and materials and things.
Why are books so expensive?
Paper is knowledge,
Paper
knowledge
is
is money.
valuable, he said.
Why? If it's so valuable, why do we just print stuff on them?
do?
How expensive?
Right? Like, I have all these cards. They're all on paper.
Well, as first years, all of your... What is the word that the headmaster... Your provided equipment is 500 gold pieces for all of your books. Your robes, your material components for your spells, the pieces of vellum and pages and leather to make your book that you'll be using for the rest of the year, and potentially when you finish being a student. Not included is the cost of a wand, yada yada yada, you need more monies, blah blah blah. Wands can be purchased anywhere, depending on where you go, and if you may know someone, you might get something good or you might get crap. Denhausen has the best of magical selections.
Or all teeth.
Warehausen, 13. Nope.
No.
I would never, ever sell my...
I don't want any of your stuff.
Very good.
Good.
Very nice. Very evil.
Did you just say very nice and then also very evil?
Yes.
Just checking.
How is that evil if he doesn't want your stuff?
No, my stuff is very nice and very evil. Depending on what you want.
You said Jacob was very evil, but I found him to be
And
quite
also very
pleasant.
nice. Very nice and very evil.
No, I just found him to be quite pleasant the whole time.
He didn't need to be evil. You wouldn't like him when he's evil.
I have no idea what the hell is going on here, so I'm just.
I
Gonna...
might like him more when he's evil.
Are we gonna leave now? We have to be with this guy more. What's going on here?
Well, don't hurt anyone. Is
I
all
don't-
I can say.
Why would I? I mean, I'm not gonna hurt anybody on purpose, but if they're asking for it,
Oh, so now you won't hurt anyone on purpose.
it's never been on purpose. Like I said, if they're asking for it,
I don't think I ever asked for it. I don't think Danny ever asked for it.
when have I ever hurt you?
Let's see. Last Tuesday, you rubbed my face in the dirt and said, "Ha, nerd."
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just a big pansy then.
Well, that hurts my feelings.
Well, now we're talking about feelings. I thought we were talking about being hurt.
Ugh. Felix.
There was that one time where you threw the baseball at Danny and said, "Catch, nerd," and he didn't catch.
You should have
should've
caught
catch-
it.
And then he
I
had a
told him to
nosebleed,
catch it. I said, "Catch it, nerd," and then I
and
threw
you were
it.
just like,
and he didn't
"What a
catch it."
nerd."
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's my fault.
See, he knows.
Danny.
Scarlet, I've never hurt you, right?
No, you haven't.
See what I'm saying? I don't know what they're talking about.
Just a reminder, if you do choose to hurt one of them, save me their teeth.
Oh, yeah, total. No, I don't. No, I don't want anything to do with you.
I pay handsomely for teeth.
I don't want your money either.
Right. Never get Professor Hausen's monies.
You just said you paid handsomely.
I never said such a thing.
You literally just said it out loud.
You heard nothing of the sort.
I think this dude's legitimately crazy.
Oh no,
He has a very
I,
good point.
I've known this since we met him, and he carried around a rabbit that had more sense than he did. Sensibility.
You can see like Jacob kind of poke his head up. What are you looking at?
I want a wand.
Oh yes, go. Beatles and Grims.
When I see Scarlet
Let's go
start
find it,
walking
guys.
away, I like try to stay within 15 feet of her.
Just like trained.
It only took 2 times.
I see her like turn and go, "Let's go, guys," and I'm like, "Oh shit, I gotta get close enough." I don't want to get dragged away.
You all instinctively begin to like follow Scarlet. You can see Professor Hausen like kind of like rub his hands together and just smile.
I don't see that because I'm walking away. I find him creepy and I'm
You can,
getting
you
out
can
of
hear
here.
him laughing. But you make your way back to the surface from the underground of Bank of America.
Should you
and
just
you-
call it Bank of America because that's a real thing?
Yeah, Bank of America is a real thing too. It's just that
It's not.
if you go to the south, it's a real place. They just don't say the You make your way out to this very large looking like red and silver warehouse with a very large B and an ampersand and a G and a large banner in the middle that says back to school specials.
Is there a line?
No.
I was gonna try my new technique.
This is the place where we get our wands, he said, right?
Yeah.
From behind you, you hear this very loud. Yeah, louch. It's a very loud belch. And it like you kind of all turn and see this short, portly looking 11-year-old flanked by this gangly looking beanpole of a kid. And Branson in the middle is the Orphan World Series championship pitcher, kind of like looking at you, puzzled, and smiles. Oh, I remember you. Couldn't hit the heater, or the curveball, or, I mean, for that fact, anything I threw at you. Branson O'Neill, how is it being second place?
See, I don't care that you won the world championship, whatever you want, the series, whatever you want to call it. I still got the MVP of the whole playoffs. You can't take that from me, and I did it. I don't care. It just means that my team wasn't ready for the championship. And and obviously you were totally like doctoring those baseballs you were using. You had some icy hot up underneath your hat or something. You were cheating the whole time.
Well, it might have been a little bit more than that, as you kind of like see him animate a baseball in his hand.
I look and then I look at his two buddies and I go, I see you brought the A team with you too, and I turn around and start walking towards Beetle.
Just a
and Grim.
loud belch. What would you like his name to be?
I feel like Marcus would be a good name.
Friggin' Marcus.
So you know Marcus Melt.
Melt.
Marcus Machio.
Macho.
I had to pause.
It's a good one.
You gotta lean into the pitch. So Marcus Machio. You know, you've seen Stretch, who plays first, and you know Belch, who's his catcher. You don't know their names. That's just what's on their uniform.
Stretch and Belch. Makes sense.
Stretch and Belch, and
That's what I would have called them
little
anyways.
MM. Yep. Well, I guess I'll go get all the goods, and you'll get my scraps once again.
Yeah,
you
we'll
decide.
see. I was basically, yeah. He like walks away. I didn't get.
It's a fucking store.
You know he's not smart at all. He is dumb. Very not the brightest. Like he says things that don't make sense.
That's okay. It got me riled up.
No, but seriously, think about it. It's a store. They have more than one of everything. Like, oh, you're gonna get my scraps. No, I'm just gonna get the next thing, dumbass.
But as you walk in, you see this sea of children kind of like corrugating around all the books and just start like picking. But you see this kind of like portlier looking humanoid in black robes, but he has like a purple crest as opposed to the one that's multicolored that you've seen. Kind of walking away from the till as he stops, looks at Danny, pauses, and then starts to walk.
You know that guy?
I never seen that person before in my life.
He seems to know you.
Oh, he's a creepo like the other guy we just left.
Jeez.
I don't know.
I'm questioning coming here at this point.
We are just like impressionable young kids.
As you say impressionable young kids, you hear this loud clatter of objects behind you and this wet behind the ears, blue-eyed, blonde-haired kid just, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'll pick it right back up. I'm sorry. As he kind of, oh, hey there.
I go, you're not talking to me, and I look right at him.
Nope. No, I am certainly not. I'm talking to the rest of these fine people. It was nice to make your acquaintance.
I'm still holding the parking meter too, so it's like.
That's why I didn't ask you to roll.
Hi.
Hi. I don't know. Most people don't talk to me after this, and then they walk away. I don't know what.
I walk away.
See, that's what I'm used to. Bye, new friend. It's nice to meet your acquaintance. He's gone now. Who's that?
That's the Branson.
Oh, bye, Branson.
He
I turn around. I walk back over. I go look at. I look at the two. I don't look at Scarlet because I know Scarlet wouldn't do it. I look at both. I look at Bertoli or Danny. I go, which one of you told him my name?
I
Make
did.
a perception check.
I go, you're good.
I'm gonna what?
I'm just like glare at you and I turn around and walk away.
Come on, stop.
You're gonna regret.
This won't be the first time you choked. Come on.
I turn around and then I grab something off of like whatever it is and throw it at him. Catch!
As it kind of like flies towards him, it stops about an inch from your face and then plants itself quietly back on the shelf.
You got so lucky, and I walk away.
And you didn't.
He's really mad. You hear from behind you, Danny, as you see this 10-year-old like kind of cowering behind you, like shorter than you. Hi. Oh, hi there.
Hi.
He's mean.
That's just his way of saying he wants to be your best friend.
Oh, he wants to be my best friend?
Stop. You better stop. This kid's gonna get killed.
You know?
No, I don't.
I wouldn't do that. You should.
I'm like, you? Stop it.
I'm sorry.
What did I do?
No,
you're
not
talking to
you.
him. I'm
You're
sorry.
fine.
Okay.
And I look at Scarlet. I'm like, you? Just let things happen sometimes. When they happen to me or to him. So you're gonna
What do you
let
want me to
this
do?
one happen.
What am I doing?
I just
Can I
want
do
to get
something?
involved.
And
Either
don't
something?
get involved.
Yeah, all right. You make a good point.
I feel like you guys can hear me, but you're just not listening.
We're new here and we don't
Me
know
too.
what's going on. And he might
Me either.
he might need a friend that's more how do I put this?
I don't know.
More ecstatic.
I don't generate electricity.
No,
You do in your brain.
A little bit from what I was told by my science professor, but he said he didn't know me nothing.
Now I'm concerned.
Yep.
well, he's having a hard time making friends, and he needs like a really good best friend. So I think you should try real hard.
All right, I can do that.
All right.
You please.
Why is he looking at you funny?
So where
Don't
are
you
they
have some notes to take?
I
Danny?
would
He
love
goes
to
back
see.
to take notes.
I would love to see the intimidation check for that though. Like,
I'd love. Yeah, go right ahead. Give me that intimidation check. What did you say, Scarlett? Well, he's rolling.
I was like, so where are the wands? Just like,
Oh well, I was told most of the wands are Oh, I'm sorry. That's chilly. Right
freaking
there.
Belch, get out of here!
That was Belch in the background.
There's some over on the back row, but from what I heard, if you go over to Ray's, he's got some of the cooler stuff.
I rolled a 19
Raise?
on my deception. Or intimidation.
Butters. All right. Well, yeah, go on over to Ray's.
Okay. Raise.
you're like 10. And
What?
also, you don't know anything about this place either. So why the hell? What? I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking out loud.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I apologize for answering the question that you were posing to no one, I suppose. Or the gods in the sky. Maybe that's who you were posing it to. I've heard a lot about them. My parents know a lot about the gods. They didn't really talk to me much about them, but they said, one of these days, boy, you're going to follow a god and you're going to be great. You're going to lead us into the future
I
and you're going to be
say
the next president of wizards. Well,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
geez.
I got carried on. I'm very
telepathically say
impressed
to
with all. I
him-
apologize.
Shut up.
Okay.
I am walking away now. I can't handle this amount of energy.
Where's she going?
I start walking by.
Where are you going, as he
I was waiting-
immediately...
I was waiting for the what's her name to see if they were gonna say that.
Just remember, he's looking for like a really good best friend.
What are you looking for?
Does she get 15 feet away?
Yeah.
Does it pull me?
Nope.
I'm looking for something. I think it's over there.
I don't know what's over there. Let's
I
go.
point behind him.
He doesn't
Lead
look.
the way,
Well, come on.
and I go to follow him.
And you try to take off?
No,
You
I'm
ditch
gonna
him?
I'm gonna follow him, but as he's in the lead, I'm gonna turn into a mouse and leave.
Okay. All right.
What's Danny do? Danny just chills.
No, he
Oh, no, I
followed.
left with Scarlet. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I almost said Clementine.
I almost did that earlier.
Branson, you're making your way over to this sea of children as you notice, like, them grabbing these sets of books. You know, like, see tags with names on them. As you, like, kind of peruse, you notice that there are 4 sets set to themselves with an extra set right next to them.
Wait, say that again. Hold on. First off,
There. So.
we just got rated since it's a good break.
Oh snap! All right. So
Thank you, Blue Jay.
you're walking.
Thank you.
Hi
Hello.
everybody, welcome in.
All right, so say that.
As you walk, so you see these students grabbing books, but from your vantage point earlier when walking in, it looked like a book because it was
Okay.
far away. As you walk closer, you see
Like
them
4.
grab sets of books. They look like
Gotcha.
10 books all bound together with like a tag.
Okay.
Closer inspection shows a name.
They're bundles.
Bingo. Like old school
Like
books,
a
like you tie with a belt.
A Goosebumps book bundle in a box.
Yes.
It's a box set.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Like the Harry Potter box set you would buy. Go on.
I just walked through and pushed my way forward. Like, I have the parking meter still, so I'm kind of using that as like a. People are just like I'm trying to do the best. Don Housen, get out of my way that I learned, so I can walk right to the front, and then I stand there, and I'm probably if they're all first year kids like me, like us, they're probably a lot shorter than me because I'm a 6 foot tall 12-year-old.
So tall.
I want to say
There
I
are some
don't
of
know
them-
what that's like, but I do.
Yeah.
There are some of them that are the size of a house. There are like 10 foot tall.
Well, they don't fit in this place.
It's a warehouse.
It's
They
a
do.
house within a house.
Like it's not a house. It's like a big warehouse.
It's
Like
a
basically
Costco. It's a
Sam's Club.
Costco.
yeah, BJ's.
Okay. Yeah, I pushed my way
BGs.
forward, trying to do my best.
Making your way through, you see sets of books all set aside for you, Bertoli, Danny, and Scarlet, and one name you're not familiar with.
What's the name?
Phineas Stotch.
I grab
Yay.
my books and walk away.
Okay.
Why would I take everybody
Doing-
else's books? I don't want to have to lug around all their nerd books.
I'm assuming I can see where he is because he's fucking 6 feet tall.
You would see him over the crowd of
I'm probably
You would see the big-
causing a ruckus as well.
yeah.
Right? Oh yeah, he's got
You
a
would
parking
see, like,
meter.
The crowd of school children part for a moment and then reform as they go to the walls of books.
And then I walk
I'll go
away.
that way.
After I grab my books, I walk away towards the next corner of the department store.
All right. Does everyone else grab their books?
Yes.
I am a mouse.
Do I see? I mean, I'm
Could
assuming I've
you
seen
make
that
a
you're a
dexterity
mouse.
saving throw, please? What'd you say?
just a mouse running through a crowded room.
19.
All right. Mouse running through a crowded room. What'd you get at 18?
19.
Love? What'd you say before I had him?
Oh, I was gonna say, did I even see that happen? Because if I did, I'd just grab his books for him.
19. You narrowly avoid people stepping on you. Like, there are some big feet, hooves. There are all kinds of, like, different ways for you to get squished real quick. But you narrowly avoid them. You make your way through the crowd of people. After, I assume, everyone grabbed their books. After watching Branson. You can kind of see, like, behind you, Phineas, like, trying to get through, but not having a good time.
We don't know that's his name.
He does, because he's the last one with books.
He does. He knows that's his
I'm
name.
assuming.
We hope so.
Make an insight check if you'd like. As a mouse, you still have that statistic. I'm gonna let you say that you probably have that.
And then communicate it to me, please.
So I got a 22 insight.
Okay.
I'm gonna tug on her shoelace.
Excuse me, fellas. I just need to get my books. Excuse me. Please. Ow, ow.
This is
Oh, hey there.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Hi. I didn't get your name. What was your name?
Danny.
Oh, hi, Danny. I'm Phineas.
Hi, Phineas.
Yeah. Did you get your books yet?
Yeah, I've got them right here.
You show him your
I've got
books.
my notebook.
They've been in your hands the whole time. He's like looking right at you. You got your books? Yes.
Have you seen?
I've got my notebook
haven't-
like on top of them. Like,
I can't seem to look. So, have you seen one that says Phineas on them? My parents paid for everything already, so
Oh, your parents, huh?
well, where'd you come?
It must be
from?
nice. All our parents died.
oh.
I yell across the store.
By the way, Danny audibly awes every time somebody says that.
I need Danny and Scarlett to make an insight check.
Oh, your parents must be nice.
Dirty 21.
Dirty 21.
14.
What? What's the no?
Yeah.
This is not. That's not
As you hear
not a thing.
Branson
Not a
burst
thing.
out. Must be nice to have parents. Like, you see him hang his head just for a second. And then pick right back up.
Phineas does.
Mhm.
I was like, no, I don't. I was like, I don't do that.
So I've at this point
I
probably
mean to upset him.
popped up on Scarlett's shoulder. And I'm like hiding.
Oh, hi again. I remember you.
Me?
Uh-huh. As you, like, point to yourself as a mouse. We were gonna go look for something over there, and then I turned around and you were gone. It's all right, though. I found you again.
Do I see his books?
My mouse.
Yes.
I grab them and give them to him.
Oh, well, thank you. These are from me. Thank you. What do we do next?
What is your key number?
I already got my money.
What is it?
Well, it's like 3 something. It starts with a 3. There's another 3 in it, I think. Or there's 4. I don't remember. There's a bunch of numbers.
All right, I just didn't know if it was like
3.
weird, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's the one. What? I said some numbers. I don't normally say a lot of numbers and then people give me their reaction. Normally they're gone before I start saying things. What happened? What did I do now?
found the missing number.
I'm the missing number? Well, gee whiz,
Oh,
fellas. I
no.
really hope that's a good thing. Is that a good thing? Mr. Mouse, squeak once if it's good, or 2 if it's not. Scarlet looks like she's really angry. I broke my fiance.
Danny's just confused.
So I walk away towards the wands, I guess, in the corner, the other corner.
You can see very lavishly, like wands. Every now and then, it explodes into a flourish of fireworks.
I hate it. Can I hit it with? Can I reach it?
You do see Mr. Machio going over to sporting goods.
Oh, that's right. This fucking Costco. There's a sporting goods section. It's terrible though. They
And
have like
bats are made of-
they have like 4 baseball bats, and they're like all the wrong like specifications for the state. And then they also have like the like 15 bicycles, but there's like only one of them is like for children, and then the rest are all 24 speeds for like humongous people. So there's no in between. One punching bag that's still hanging up, never used.
Always on sale.
And a trampoline. They always have trampolines.
Branson is making way. You see him like stop and look at the wands. And
I see the wands, and I looked out at the parking meter I still have. I go, can I reach that with this? And then I see asshole Maggio go over to the fucking. And I go, that son of a bitch. I just turned that way. I go that way.
What are you four doing with Phineas?
I'm a mouse. I go wherever she takes me right now.
All right, we got one person on autopilot. I like it.
I'm holding his books too.
Oh, thanks. All right.
Not his fucking books.
Oh, your books? My books?
Mouse
his books. Ah, sorry. I can hold those. I got plenty of room.
No.
All right.
Do you think we could buy a backpack? And I'm having trouble holding all my books together. And like,
It might be a good idea.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
I think he said, you can put it in your money bag.
Why can't you be like
Squeak.
a horse or
See?
something right now that could carry all his shit?
Squeak, 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 squeak.
I don't know what he said that time.
That's not helpful to me.
so
I
you
telepathically say, "What are you saying?"
I can't turn into a horse.
Oh, he can't turn into a horse. Apparently,
I could be a
Well, you ain't
bear.
never seen a horse?
apparently he could be a bear, which sounds really cool. You should do that.
I never seen a bear.
Never seen a bear?
No.
Oh,
Everybody's seen a.
oh, you guys had an internet spike.
Oh,
There it goes. We're back.
Internet
We're back.
has
We're back. There it goes. We're back. I'm not from here. I'm not from the north.
are we in the north? What the hell does that mean?
Well,
I'm asking you, DM. I'm not asking this in character.
you can tell that he does not sound like he's from New York.
Oh, okay. Is he from like
like
Minnesota?
It's like from Michigan or something.
Colorado,
Maybe.
Oh, Colorado. Okay.
Denver area, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
I contemplate turning into a bear and realize it's probably not a good idea in the middle of a crowded area.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to stealth away from someone. I'm
Well-
a bear now.
I will
God.
say, you have seen a lot of animals like cats, dogs, like people walking around with fishing bowls, frogs.
It's not bears though. That's a bear
No,
is very
nothing like
different.
the size of a bear. There's no horses or camels or elephants, but like there are like pets.
What the hell do you want from me? I'm 12.
With a cool mouse accessory.
I already have a rat.
Not just two. It was the rat. The other shoulder.
Yeah, I have a pet rat.
Is it a female or a
Is it
male?
urchin?
His name is Scratch.
It's his. All right, two guys. They're both chilling now.
'Cause that's what he does. He just scratches his shit out of everyone.
I feel like
It
Danny
would be
somewhere in
bad.
his notes probably has like just a page torn out of a textbook of just anatomy of random animals.
One of
That's
the
super
animals
random.
like kind of like looks at you. Come to the bookstore in 10 minutes.
When the animal's
else-
on my page.
Mhm.
Oh,
Animates, looks at you, tells you to come to the bookstore in 10 minutes, and then goes back to being a bisected horse.
okay.
I don't know, Davey. As a dog, I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know, Wilbur.
Okay, so I'm like thrown off guard because I was gonna see if I had a picture of a bear, like a bear's anatomy, to show it to him, but I don't care anymore. I look at the clock. I look for the nearest clock.
It's about 11:30.
Okay. Then I look over at Clementine. I'm like, we have
Who?
to go to the bookstore again. Not.
I don't know. I'm
Scarlet.
sorry,
We
it's
look up-
Friday,
look up
but
Scarlet.
I get it.
I totally missed that.
Well, where are we going, fellas?
Squeak, squeak, squeak,
We
squeak,
have,
squeak.
we have.
And I make like the wand.
I'm sorry. I apologize for interrupting you. That was rude.
I make like the wand like motion with my little paw.
That was very cute.
I don't know what he was doing.
No, we have to go to the bookstore apparently. No, which bookstore? The creepy one with the thing?
I think so.
Okay. Well, why right now?
A horse told me to.
A horse told you to go to a bookstore? That sounds like poppycock.
Is the horse here right now?
I don't see any horses around here.
It was this horse.
Oh, a picture of a horse that is cut in half told you to go to the bookstore in 10 minutes. Got it. All right.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
He's got questions.
I scamper down and I turn back into human. I'm like,
Oh,
look,
gee whiz, I've never seen that in person. I've heard all kinds about it, but never
Look,
really seen one in...
there
I'm sorry.
are things we don't understand. I don't think
I don't understand what
he's
doing.
telling a
Oh, little
lie.
bit.
No, neither do I, but still weird. All right,
Oh,
let's go.
That
Let's
place
go.
is creepy. I don't want to go.
As
I'll
you
go.
guys are talking about this, I'm gonna cut to Branson, pulling up to the sporting goods section. You've kinda lost-
Before
Go ahead.
before I go around the corner, because I know he just walked in there. Did he go in alone?
No.
Okay,
Never goes
so
anywhere
he's got Belch and Stretch with him.
Yep.
All right,
Always.
so I do a little reconnaissance first. I kind of just like lean in and look and see what they're trying to listen to what they're talking about. And I don't go into the section yet. I kind of like hide behind but like casually. I'm trying not to. I mean, other than holding a parking meter, I'm trying not to stand out.
Okay. First, I'm gonna have you make an eavesdropping check, which I'm gonna say is a perception check with disadvantage because it is a very bustling school day before school.
Okay, let's
Well,
see
the
if I
start of
can. If there's anything I can do to help myself here.
Looks like I missed the rocket ship trip.
Nope.
Little bit.
Okay. All right.
Welcome to the wizarding world, there. Gilded.
Oh, that didn't. Disadvantage. I got a 7.
It's very loud over in this section. You can hear a lot more people talking about concepts for uniforms, asking about new wizarding ball gloves, which kind of distracts you because you've never heard about that and pulls you away from. But you key into Machio's conversation. You hear him talk about how his dad bought him something and he wants it sent to the Asarak house tomorrow. That's about it. But, you know, from overhearing some first years asking about Wizarding Ball, the only way to win Wizarding Ball is to destroy the ball.
Okay. I walk in like I own the place, like I know what I'm doing. And I give I look at see if Belcher Stretch see me.
Stretch doesn't, but you see Belch kind of like rub his chest and let out just a long, obnoxious burp and like kind of like turn and look.
And I give him the like you're gross, but I'm gonna punch you in the face soon. One of those like looks like I'm gonna come over there and knock you out eventually. And then I keep walking towards the gloves, I guess.
Man, yeah, you see these like what look like fielding gloves, not like a baseball glove, like a driving, like a glove, like an actual glove.
Yeah, football
As
glove.
you kind of like touch one, it kind of reacts to your hand. What are you thinking of?
This is not a baseball glove.
Boop. You have a baseball glove.
Now it's not a baseball glove. I actually think of not a baseball glove. Does it go back
Just your
to
hand.
it? I look at the prices.
As you peer at this one's 1,000.
Okay. I'm gonna start sleuthing around. I go over and I'm going to lean next to like the wall with the expensive gloves and just listen into the conversations between the kids to see what brands and what the different sizes mean. And I'm gonna do my normal like this is when I worked at Sports Authority, this is like I would listen in on all the people talking about what they were doing. I'd be like, you can't imagine boobs that have boobs for hands. 12-year-old dream.
He didn't. It could have went that way.
It could have.
But as you're eavesdropping, do you take off the glove?
No, I'm playing with it the whole time.
So as you're like kind of like eavesdropping, like listening, you feel your hand like kind of like instinctively like kind of like cup your ear, and you can hear a little bit better. You hear about the new Rawlings that can almost mimic thoughts instantaneously as you kind of and look down at your hand. But most of them, you hear that's the best one. The Rawlings that goes for
Rawlings.
Oh, you're muted. Rawlings. Rawlings is the go-to brand for gloves.
Yeah.
Bats, as you kind of overhear, because they're both in the same section, because there's only 2 items you can buy. Bats, it really all depends on the wizard. That's purely.
So if I look at the bats,
they all look like baseball bats.
So, but now I look at the bat, and then I look down at my parking meter, and then I look up at the bat again, and then I look down at the parking meter.
So the bat doesn't have like a barrel. It's kind of like a long staff, like kind of like your parking meter.
All right,
so it's now easier to swing.
So now I grab the bat, and I think of something, and I think of the parking meter. Does it turn into the parking meter?
Roll percentage dice.
$58.
It kind of like solidifies almost metal. Doesn't turn it into the parking meter though. But you can feel it's got some weight to it.
So it changes as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't change.
It doesn't change.
Yeah.
It like kind of
changes the
property.
Changes the property of the material.
You notice on the tag it says transmutation staff.
Okay. Now that I know that it says transmutation staff, is there other ones that say different things?
Yes. There are foreign words. There seem to be different ones.
Not that dumb.
Not that dumb. But you don't really know much of the schools of magic, so you don't know what they do. So you know the transmutation takes like a property from it.
Okay.
As you roll a d8.
Okay. I rolled a 4.
Okay. You kind of grab this staff. It almost like, ooh, this one feels good. Like, good swing to it. Like this almost feels like a bat. But as you swing it, you kind of see it like arc with flame. Swing it again, it kind of has like this electrical current flowing through it.
Doing research. Okay. I look around for signs that. Gee, okay over there. Everyone woke up. Look at everybody woke up. I look around for signs that say like buy a glove, get a bat half off or something. Now at this point, I'm looking for deals.
Evocation glove, evocation staff. Get a free hat. Edmonton Evokers special.
I look for where the hat is. Is the hat cool?
It's kind of like a plain mundane hat as you like pick it up, but as you notice, it like lights up with this almost electricity as you put it on, and
Don't
it
like
like
it. Take it off.
like
That's weird.
Okay.
I put it back on. Nope, that's weird. I do it again.
It doesn't do it this time.
Okay. What's the deal? That's it? Like, is there a price? Is it like
500 gold.
for both?
Mm-hmm.
The guy said that the books were like 500. I don't really need the books. I just need the materials so I can have a book, I guess. All right. And now, like, I don't know. I don't know how in depth this is. Like, what's the next step up from the Edmonton Evoker special?
That's the only deal they've got going on. It's a championship.
So that's the only bundle?
That's the only bundle.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you're piecing it out. Yeah. They have
And
branded ones that are
You already said the
way more
Rawlings glove
expensive.
was $1,000.
Double the price of the deal. Yes, for a glove.
All right, how far? Okay, I've done my research. How long did that take? I have an idea I want to do.
Go ahead with your idea.
How long did it take for me to research?
15 minutes, 15, 20.
All right, has Machio left?
Yeah.
Okay, I walk up to the front and I go, "Hey, and him. It's the Ripken special."
Bet doesn't miss.
That seems silly.
Well, I mean, the bat doesn't miss, and you never miss a game. Like you don't miss.
Oh, like you don't get hurt?
Ever.
How much is that?
Boom. Mr. Machio paid a lot of zeros.
Jeez.
200 thousand.
Okay, thank you. I'm
Have a great day.
I'm gonna grab this and I put the Edmonton Evoker special up on top of the thing. I put my hat on. I put my hat on my head. How does it look?
Yeah. I mean, I'm more of a Darby Divinationers guy, but you know they played pretty well. You look good.
They didn't have a bundle for the Darbies.
No, that's because they came in second place.
Oh, the Evokers won?
Actually, I do have some leftover Darby merchandise if you want to get that at a discount.
Now
It just says it at the world. They says it to the world champions.
Now you're really speaking my language here.
Sure,
Discounts.
sure.
Discounts are where we're at.
All right. I have a Darby Divination World Championship staff and a Darby Divination World Championship glove and a shirt and a hat. I suppose. I mean, we're just gonna give it away.
Then just give it away. To me.
Well, I'm in a little bit of a debt.
How about this?
So if you, what?
I'll take these off your hands. And you're a Derby fan, right?
Yes.
What's your name?
Bill.
Bill. Bill, I'm gonna do you a big solid here. I'm gonna go and get famous. I'm gonna be a famous Spaceball or whatever this is called. I'm gonna be a famous one because I'm already that good now that I'm gonna get you an autograph from all the Derby players. It might not be this year, but eventually, Bill, I'll come back and I'll see you. I'll remember you, Bill.
Oh, I appreciate that. Well, normally, if it wasn't Bill season, I would say yes. However,
Wait, hold. Did you? Wait,
yes, I said it's Bill season.
what does
I
that
have
mean?
to pay a bill. I owe my moneyology debt. It's a seasonal debt. I have to pay it to Professor Hausen once every season.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I've already given him.
But your
You see
name's
him hold up these.
so when you said Bill season, I thought you meant like people are out hunting for bills. Like is your name is Bill?
No. It's illegal to hunt ogres.
Okay, that's good.
I just yeah.
That's why you're 6 feet taller than me.
Yeah. So, I just they're really nice. All of the autographs.
Yeah, it might be in like 4 years.
Oh, that's a lot of Bill seasons.
How about a bronze piece?
I was thinking more like 50 gold.
You literally said you were gonna give them away.
That they're not mine to give away, but if some just happen to fall your way and 50 gold.
Oh, is that what we're doing here?
Yeah, that's moneyology 101.
How about I got a
you
great
wanna
idea.
give me more money so I can teach you moneyology?
I got a better idea than that.
Oh, what is it? Okay.
You charge me 500 for the Edmonton Evoker special. I take the Derby special, and you just take 50 gold out of the 400 or 500 I give you, and you just charge me 450 for the Edmonton Evokers.
Well, that merchandise has already been counted, sir. I have to sell that. That one has a price on it. The other one doesn't.
Did you see that this corner has a banged up edge to the?
Are you casting the spell?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know I'm casting it though. That's the thing. That's my vocals. That's my vocal thing. You told us that we had these things, and that's my vocal thing.
You did.
The banged up edge.
You did. You see him like take up these like comic, very very small like one like diamond looking. Oh, hey, you're trying to do things here.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't even have a spell book on you. I'm sorry. So you're casting a spell on that piece of equipment there, sir. See, as you see him like point at the edge as it like kind of reacts to it. See, it's I do appreciate that, but
No, but
I could let it go
seriously, it
for-
has the edge. There's a ding on it, and it happens again.
You see him wave his hand as it goes away.
I don't understand this.
It's so once you grab a spell book and you attend your first day in school, and you see him take out this tiny little pamphlet, you'll know a little bit of magic that you can change out on a daily basis. Like today, yeah, I know how to get rid of magic.
So, like, I put 500 gold down. I don't know
Is
how
this
much this
for-
is, but I put another 50. I'll take it all. Just I don't need
All right.
the books. I don't care about
Well-
books.
Here's this. Excuse me, sir. You dropped something. As you see him like push something off of the shelf. As I believe those are yours.
I put all of my stuff in my bag.
All right. You see Branson coming up to the rest of you guys with a bag as he's like shuffling things up. I assume you are done here, and you guys kind of like collect up.
You
Or
guys get
no.
your wands or?
Oh.
Oh, hey there!
Who's this?
No, we gotta go to the bookstore.
I'm Phineas.
This is Phineas.
Phineas Stotch. The fourth. That's the one.
Why is he with us or with you? He's not with us, right?
I
He's with
don't
you.
know.
Apparently, I'm your lucky number.
What number?
That's what they were talking about. 373.
Okay. I walk away towards the front, I guess, towards the doors to leave.
Okay.
Do we need wands? Don't we need wands and robes or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we gotta go to the bookstore.
Why do we have to go
Danny's
to the...
like frantically looking at the clock, like we only
We
have
already
10 minutes.
talked to the bookstore nerds. Why do we have to go back?
I just grab him by the arm and start walking that way.
Okay. So as you guys make your way out,
Sheesh.
I blush.
anyone who grabbed their books or touched their books is down 500 gold pieces to pay for their books.
I'm at 250.
I thought you said everything was 500 gold altogether.
Oh yeah, that's so if you touched your books, all of that is in your bag of holding that you all have. Everybody has a bag of holding. There are 10 books that go to your classes, be it all the types of magic. Oh, nice. You get your wizarding robes and all material components as you frantically speed down the street to the bookstore. You notice this time a light is on.
Okay. I'm like running down the street trying to get there in time. How close are we on time?
About 2 minutes early.
Like, oh god, we're already late.
You see the same, like, large, cycloptic humanoid sitting outside this time.
Try to avoid him as I like go towards the door.
I wish I had a piece of paper so I could roll it up and throw it off the back of your head, you nerd, as you walk in the door.
I hand him a piece of paper.
I hold the door open and try to hit him.
Give me an attack roll.
Not good. 7.
Kind of like you weren't a good thrower. First base,
Yeah.
catch the ball. Nope. Go around the horn. Not the time for it though.
Good enough.
You see a familiar-looking portly man in black robes with a purple crest sitting behind the desk as he kind of hands underneath his chin, like kind of rubbing on his jowl. Huh. You're Danny Jr.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait,
Hey,
you're a junior?
Yeah.
This changes everything. It doesn't.
Not really.
I just wanted you to feel a little special. I'm sorry.
Nerds.
I was told by the horse in the picture to
Yeah,
come
yeah.
here.
Are you
I
to tell
think-
Titus's son to come in too, or is he just gonna stand out there and shout nerds outside of my shop?
That seems to be his thing.
He doesn't listen to me.
Phineas.
Oh yeah, Phil.
I think he needs his buddy time.
All right, I'm going.
That's a bad idea.
Ding. Hi there, Branson.
Is there a trash barrel? Because
Alright.
he's going to be in it.
Well, what are you looking around for?
I
As we
don't,
cut
I
away
don't
for
tell
that.
him. I just continue looking.
So Danny Jr., Titus's kid's out front. Huh. Never thought I'd meet you kids.
You knew our parents?
Most of them, yeah.
Who the heck are you?
Oh, Professor Stantz. Pleasure to meet you. Professor Stantz.
Hi.
Hello.
What is your stance? What is the professor stance?
With a Z. Stanz.
That's not how you
Stans.
spell it. I'm 12. I'm allowed to be annoying.
Nerds!
There it is.
Tony Vallerini's kid. That's the one. Well,
What were our parents like?
I'm gonna probably answer this for him. Like us, except older.
a little bit, yeah.
Uh.
He is nothing like his mother. He takes on completely after his father. The one outside.
Oh, the asshole?
That's putting it frankly, yes. No. I was gonna say brat. But
That's the polite way of saying asshole.
now the more pressing matter of the story is, why did you come here asking about restricted subjects 50 years ago?
I didn't hear that whole.
Talk
second
away
half
from
of
your
the
microphone.
So, I apologize. So your father asked me about hemomancy, and knowing full well that was a restricted subject, I didn't tell him about it. However, things happened to your parents that might lead me to believe he might have found what he was looking for. So now I ask you, what do you know about hemomancy?
I don't know much about it, but I know Dad was working on something. He didn't really give any details, but I'm trying to figure out what he was working on, and maybe I can pick up where he left off.
So, since you're new, and I don't think you know who to tell here, or who, well, let's just say don't tell anyone about this. Hemomancy is a form of blood magic, which conjures up things from other dimensions which could potentially bring upon the end of the world.
Why was my dad working on?
Did you say other dimensions? I'm just curious.
I did. I
Okay,
absolutely
thanks.
did say other dimensions. Well, up into about the events about 8 years ago, I don't know what he was up to about hemomancy, but things that happened to your parents on that fateful day might have led me to believe he conjured out something he shouldn't have.
What happened?
So, you ever heard about the Great Subway Massacre? About 8 years ago. You guys were young, you wouldn't really remember that. So what happened is apparently, from what the non-magic said, 2 subway cars decided to derail into the Hudson. How that is even possible, considering you don't put train tracks through water, or if you do, you do it in a tunnel, is beyond me. Transporting that amount of matter to a very specific location underneath quite possibly one of the most disgusting bodies of water this great state of New York has ever seen would take a lot of sacrifice.
Is that what Dad was working on?
I don't know. You might have been one of the last people to see him.
Were our parents on that train?
I don't know. I assume as much because they haven't been found.
Where
Or
our
if they are, they're
parents
in the
that
bottom of the Hudson.
sacrifice? Because that's what it sounds like.
We've had some of the best wizards in the academy look at the site, and nothing. We can't find anything. That's what's peculiar about it. Something usually leaves something, but to leave nothing is a bigger concern.
I have a question. DM question.
Yes, go on.
Can I talk to my, the star? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do. What would you like to ask it?
What the hell is this about? This whole thing?
It doesn't respond, but you get the feeling that if you were there, you could have prevented a lot of lives to be lost, to not be lost. You could have saved a lot of lives.
I am 12.
Well, with the power that the star could have provided you, it could have done something. You get the feeling like, if only I was there.
That's weird, but okay.
So, what do you have the book about hemomancy here?
I'm gonna fire. Don't tell anybody about the book. Don't tell anyone about the book. And what does he do? He tells the one person he shouldn't tell about the book. No, I do not have the book anymore. It is safely secure. Sure. As he said, it is in a safe, secure location that is known to one person. And yes, you may.
Not 20.
Which is a?
22.
He's telling the truth.
Okay.
Didn't you want another type of book too? It wasn't just that one.
There was also the Graviturgy.
You didn't tell me about that one.
Do you have anything like that?
No.
Oh.
Nerds.
At this point, you'd be holding ankles. You found a trash can.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I didn't find anything at the bottom of this. Are we still looking for gum?
And then I
Hey, you got my feet. It feels like you still got my feet.
cover on. And then I turn
Hey, it got real dark. Is it nighttime now?
I turn it sideways and I start hitting it with the parking meter.
You notice as you start hitting it, it stops making a noise. And then all of a sudden you can like see like beams of light coming out from underneath the trash can lid. As you continue beating. Well, graviturgy is now an accepted topic that you'll be studying in school. It alters the gravity of things. Yeah, I do.
Could I have that book?
Oh,
At a
the book's gonna
discounted
cost you.
price, of course, because you couldn't help us with the other book.
Excuse me, you just ask me for a discount?
Yes, sir.
Thorn?
Yep.
Mother's great looks. Dad's
It's weird.
temper.
I'm 12.
You have very pretty eyes for your age. Trust me, I have no interest in you whatsoever.
That's good because I'm 12.
Yes. Anyway. No discount. I have something for you.
Who? Me?
Hello? Wilkerson, as he like taps your forehead. You. Yes, you.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You're just
For a
sorry.
moment, yeah, I did. You see him hand you like this small, like oval-shaped object.
They take it and examine it.
He said, well, I apologize. She said you would know what to do with this. Came around.
Do I know what to do with this?
Not even in the slightest. It looks like a very smooth, like opal, but it's very light.
Tap on it.
Doesn't do anything.
Okay. What do I do with this?
I think you keep it secret and keep it safe.
That one.
Oh, okay. Put it in my pocket next
Well.
to my favorite bin.
I don't know about you, but I have more questions than answers now.
Are you sure we can't see that Hema, the Hema?
He said
book?
no.
Thank you, Tony. I mean, Bertoli.
Like, I know you really want to see it, but he says it's forbidden.
Well, we're going to be going to like a school, I guess, so they probably got a library. Maybe we can do some research there.
Okay.
Be caught.
Worst comes to worst, I will steal any book you need me to. Let's do this.
Okay. Thanks, Scarlett.
So,
Like genuinely feel really bad because I feel like we just got a lot of like shitty information. So I'm like in my weird way trying to make you feel better. Like I'm gonna steal some shit for you.
old man trying to make some ends meet around here. You guys want to buy some wands or anything while you're here? Or
This is where we were supposed to get wands?
you can. I sell wands. I sell a lot of very obscure things.
Are you a grifter, sir?
No, I just collect weird stuff. And sell it for a price. Except to Professor Hausen.
Oh, I like this place. Okay. I poke my head out the door and I say, there's wands here, I guess. And he doesn't like Professor Hausen.
I'm starting to. I was
not
like,
sure.
I was like rolling the barrel towards the door.
You can
What are
see,
you
like,
doing?
as he's rolling the barrel, there's like this, like, circular light around the lid as you just hear, like, Strangely, nothing on the inside.
Did you catch like a?
You can see
Angel?
something
I don't
moving
know.
on the inside, but no sound.
There's wands here. Do you want to get your wand here?
Yeah, I need a wand.
Me too. Let's
yeah,
go.
Yeah, we need.
I walk inside and I lean the barrel, but like upside down so he can't get out.
You see him wave his hand as the barrel rights itself, opens the lid, and then you see Phineas just kind of like holding a necklace. As you see the light go away. Oh, well, this is a lot better now. Where are we, fellas? Oh, that's some weird stuff. As you see him just kind of like walk away. A trash can?
100 gold pieces for your best wand, and I slap it down on the...
You see him reach underneath the counter and pull out this gnarled looking 6-inch stick. Yep. It's not what you do with it. Well, it's not the size, it's what you do with it.
I feel like the size too, though. It kind of matters.
Have you seen Professor Hausen's molar?
It's creepy. I hate it.
Right?
I grab it
I
and
know
I go,
your wife is not there if you just did that.
perfect! And I walk away.
I'm gonna buy this! As you see him holding like this small, like, golden ball. I don't know what it is, but it looks funny. As you see him like take out this small like little sack and pull out a very familiar looking diamond coin and hand it to him. I don't need any change. Thank you though. You three? Ones?
Sure.
What do you do?
I turn into a mouse. And I
Chase
lean
after
against the shoe like I'm like,
Does he want one that size or like people size?
Oh, he wants people size. That's
Okay.
crazy talk.
No, get
You see
one
him
for
kinda
him
like-
that size, because that would be hilarious. Yeah, like a little...
You see him kind of like open up, like kind of move the pin of the purple crest, and you see him pull out a toothpick,
Yes, perfect.
set that one down, and then kind of like fumble through a couple boxes, and you see like this very large tree branch that he snaps off a piece of, and kind of just rolls it in his hand.
Oh, I want the tree branch.
It's about 8 inches.
How long's the tree branch? I want that.
You wouldn't be able to use that.
Sad.
I'm sorry.
oh, something makes you sad.
Yeah, I want to be able to use a honking tree branch as a wand. Walk around with... I got a parking meter, a tree branch.
And ridiculous shit. He doesn't even ask you what you need. You see him like pull out like this kind of like black capsule and hand it to Danny.
Black capsule.
As you like touch it like that, it kind of reacts to your hand and like a almost like one of those little flick batons. But about 10-inch wand, kind of reacts to when you like kind of like move it. It kind of like shimmers with different colors, like blues, reds, greens, oranges.
I just start waving it around and then like taking notes on the different colors and like inspecting it, trying to figure out what makes it work.
As you begin waving around, you guys all hear a ding ding behind you, and you see familiar-looking yellow and silver robes. Oh, students. Fancy meeting you here in this shop. Of all places, as he's kind of like eyeballing Professor Stance and staring at Danny and then back at Professor Stance. Well, students, your lodgings have been provided at the Braying Ass.
Said ass.
Means donkey. There's room and board for the 5 of you. I apologize for not introducing you to Pip. Phineas.
Call him Pip?
I did.
Why'd you make us go with Hausen? The guy sucks.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah, how to bully people more.
Well, I believe that you might have found that educational.
I guess so. I don't want to say yes because I hate him.
Well, be that as it may, Professor Hausen has a very interesting way of enlightening young minds.
Sure.
Yes, that's the very political answer I could give. Just not say something terrible at a man who fancies teeth in money. But room and board has been provided for you. Dinner will be served in a couple of hours. I see you all have your bags and ready. Train leaves tomorrow at 9 in the morning. Not at night. And, yes.
Train to where?
Bremmorth. Utica. Good boy.
Upstate, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Where they grow apple farms.
I'm looking around the rest of the shop. Is there any what is it called? Wizard ball? Is that what it's called? Wizard ball? Is that what it's called?
It is. It is called Wizard Ball.
Okay, so I say I'm gonna continue to call it space ball as
Thank you.
as Branson. But when I say space ball, I mean wizard ball. Is there any space ball cards around? Like, do they have trading cards for the space ball teams? Like, because I'm looking for the Edmonton Evokers or the Derby Diviners to see what the
Wrong kind of store. They just have Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
You can.
Yu-Gi-Oh is such a good name.
There are, from what you can see, there are 2 cards behind the counter, top shelf, almost kind of like lit up, trying to draw your attention. You can make out this kind of like fiery looking visage around the card that almost like kind of like every time you look at it, kind of like almost erupts into flame as you see like these large horns kind of begin to form. And the other card seems like every time you look at it, I don't know what that is, but I want it.
All right. I'm like, all I'm thinking about is Final Fantasy and like how you have to like the different like games that they add into the game. It's like you have to get cards to play, like, or fucking The Witcher. You're playing fucking fucking
Christ.
Gwent.
Patch, what are you doing this week? Oh, I have to write a.
I have to create a bunch of Edmonton Evokers for Wizard Ball.
Yep. How big are the lineups? 15 people.
I point to the behind the counter at the 2 cards and I go, "What do you want for them?"
The card of demon summoning is not for sale.
Oh, that's not a wizard ball card? That's not a space ball card? Oh, I thought it was a
I don't
space
sell
ball
trading
card.
cards, boy. But if most of those have already been bought, if you want to trade,
The
most
space
students
ball
will.
cards, people bought them already? Well, don't worry, I'll take care of that. I'll own the whole set by the end of the year.
How much do you want to bet? You hear Professor Stance kind of like perk up. Whole set by the end of the year.
What's it to you?
I have a problem.
How about that card? And I point to the card again.
You see him point to.
The one that he wouldn't sell.
card?
That's the one I point at.
Well, you see him like almost point to the other card, but immediately point to the other one.
The one that he said, I'm not selling you that one. And then he never
Oh,
told
the
me what
demon
the other
card?
one was.
I can't talk about that card. That's more of a enemy thing. It's a object of affection.
Okay, whatever. That card then. If I get it by the end of the year, you give me that card. And what do you want me to do if I don't do it?
I want you to.
Hey, where
Knowing your
are we
parent-
supposed to be going? I want to go to take a nap. This has been draining.
Oh, the praying ass.
The braying ass.
If you don't get all of the baseball cards by the end of the year, Mr. O'Neill, I want you to be a hand-picked first year student butler the whole second year at Bremmorth. No money involved, just pride, really.
So Danny wants to do something while all this is going. So
Sure.
finish whatever you want.
What are you trying to do while they are distracted? I'm-
So,
Mhm.
Danny wants to kind of like browse around the books, but he keeps like I feel like just getting drawn towards the door with the skull on it.
The restricted section.
I-
Okay. Make. How are you trying? Are you trying to do it quiet?
Yes.
I have to cut in. How much longer are we going to be? I'm getting
Not
super
much longer.
tired. Okay.
Not much longer. I was looking at the time myself. As you make a stealth check, real quick.
That one. For a
Makes
3.
sense.
Yep. As you're like drawn, you like bump into like a bookshelf. All of a sudden, you hear this loud clatter and a smash, and then a wet squishing sound.
I imagine I also probably like dropped my notes and I'm like frantically trying to pick everything up, and I look around and
Yeah, you see this kind of like viscous ooze kind of like crawling around the corner as it's like rolling its way towards you.
so what is that?
What are you doing? Are you
I'm like kind of scared, but also just like trying to like I'm writing down like what color it is and
There it is.
uh,
That's where we're going to end because I might have to say 3 words I have yet to say this campaign. So we're going to cut that right there for this week as soon as you said the word writing down.
I won't be able to help you because I didn't get a wand.
I can say that you did and you spent the 100 gold. Just so this
No,
is-
it's fine. I'll just
Oh.
sit here and be forgotten about. It's cool.
I
Well-
spent 200 gold. I got 2
So-
wands.
I feel like
You
that
got
works out.
two-
I think it works out perfect because I feel like if we end up fighting, you could just like grab one off of like a shelf and then it just becomes your wand. Like it doesn't matter at that point. You're like, I grabbed the closest thing to me.
So yeah, that's where we're gonna end it here on the precipitation of those 3 words you'd love to hear in D&D at level 2. At this wet swishing noise.
I don't know if I'll be playing next week. I don't know yet.
Oh no. Oh.
It's Lacromass, so I don't know if
Yeah.
I'll be around for Saturday night.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fucking poppin' night of pizza. So yeah. Don't you also have a thing going on next Saturday night, DD?
No, I'll be back in town. I'm going to the beach next week, but I'll be back by Friday night. So
Yeah,
I'll be
Sauce
good.
Tater. Big
I'll be
giant
good for Friday.
KKK, we'll play that by
Potentially.
ear then.
Potentially.
Hey, whoa, hey, whoa.
Where are we raiding to, guys?
I don't know. I have nothing open.
I have things open.
I just have
Let's
our chat open.
see.
I shut everything down once I heard that we were buffering. I was like, everything's shutting.
Closing all of it.
See, I see Scrumbunculus playing Valheim. I see 18 playing Dragon Quest. Ketchup John Mustard is playing 1-800 Late Night Pinball.
What the f?
It just says pinball. But that's the stream title, is 1-800 Late Night Pinball. And I'm kind of curious to see what it is. And they do art. Like DD did some lovely, lovely art. Made all the lovely emotes that we have. Oh yeah, I heard it. Yeah, you can throw up Newton now. Bam, little animated Newtons.
Damn, I feel weird calling it art because I'm just like
It's art.
taking a block and making it something on a computer. It's not like physically doing anything. I'm just like
Is it something
you
to
still
look at?
3D
3D
mouse a few
sculpt.
times.
You're still sculpting something.
It's something to look
let's
at,
do
you were creating
18.
art.
Will you put 18 in?
18?
Yeah.
I will.
Dragon
I'm good with
Quest
that.
works.
I can do that.
18. All right, let's go show 18 some love. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I couldn't do it. What? Raid. I'm so bad at this. EHTEN. 2 H's. Come on. There it is. Shabam. So, once again, thank you very much for coming out, everybody. Thank you, Blue Jane, for the raid. DD for the resub. We appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night.
Thanks for the
10
gifty
p.m.
GM patch, Nasty.
Aw, thanks. Now Tater doesn't have to deal with the ads. But
Nice
yes, we'll be back tomorrow night.
Bananaramas. Later, Dick Nip.
We'll see you tomorrow
10
night.
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the War for Garaxia. DM'd by that man. That man. I don't know which way I'm pointing anymore. This way. That way.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that man right there. All right, guys. Have a lovely night. Enjoy your Saturdays, and we'll see you tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now I gotta wait for the stream to catch up while we do this. There's the bye.
Bye.